Hi everyone, I'm Marie. I'm here today to review the game Zork. And I'm joined by my special guest, Bubbles the cat. So if he pops up, please accept my apologies, but he likes to be the star sometimes. So, like many other people, this was my first time playing Zork. I've played games similar, but not this exact game before. The user interface was simply a command line, which is very similar to what you might find when you're coding or just accessing the simple command line on your own computer. You could tell that it's an old game, but not just from the fact that it is such a simple game. The gameplay was simply a storyline where you interact with the story by entering text, and then the game itself examines that text and decides whether your command can be executed or whether you need to enter a different command, which is again a lot like coding, like with if-when statements or things like that. I really liked this game because I love games that allow for player imagination. And I like games that give me just a little bit of a challenge, so much so that I get within that realm of frustration that makes me want to beat the game. Solly, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Solly Laitinen talked about usability with games. And his first line I really liked: no one wants to play games that are either frustrating or difficult for the wrong reasons. This game was frustrating and difficult, but for the right reasons. Since there were either your commands work or they don't work, you're going to find yourself frustrated several times. But it's not frustration that sticks around. You experience a very high level of satisfaction whenever you enter the right command, and then you're rewarded with a block of text leading you on to the next part of the story. I liked this game also because it does give the player a sense of what game development was like many years ago. I had never played a game like this that was this old. I believe the copyright said it was 1978 originally. Yeah, from MIT. So I was very impressed by the AI that was used to make this game successful. My suggestions for improvement: I hate to make any suggestions for improvement on this game because it was so innovative for its time. But if I could make one suggestion, it would be to provide some kind of introduction, whether it's text-based or video-based or just something that comes with the game. I know that in the game you have to, as it is right now, you have to get the pamphlet from the mailbox to kind of get an introduction to what Zork is. I think that needs to be available before you start playing the game, so that you kind of have a clue of what you're getting into. But that didn't keep me from poking around and trying to find the little Easter eggs that are in the game. So I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback, and thanks for listening.